Welcome back to the Audible Genius Studio. I'm going to show you how to change and edit each track's sound. Let's see what we have here. We got a drum and a bass track. Now let's say I want to change the bass sound. Open the bass track settings by clicking this gear icon. And here they are. It also zooms into the track. And this drop down right here are the bass presets, also known as bass sounds. And you got a bunch. I've designed many of them, but I also brought in some great sound designers to make some too. And their name is in the name of the presets. You'll see some by Bonsai, Clyde Rivers, Deemer, Hubie Davison, Red Matter, and Wabi Funkle. And they all sound great. I'm going to switch this one to Red Matter Pipe. I love this bass because it sounds kind of like a pipe. Right? It's different. I like it. Now, oftentimes, sounds awesome, good to go, but maybe you want to tweak it a little bit. We got some knobs here. The top one's always going to be a volume knob, right? Pretty standard. Turn it up, turn it down. But then the bottom three are macros. They'll each edit a different aspect of the sound, and each preset gets different set of macros. So, for example, this one has one called bottom, which, as you might imagine, increases or decreases the bottom end. Let's turn it all the way up. Right? Big bottom end. Or remove it altogether. Alright? Let's try adding some distortion. Nice. Or bringing in this pipe sound. Alright? I'm going to kind of do a little combo, distortion and pipe. These other settings we'll talk about in another help video. Now there are, a couple other tracks along with bass. You've got chords and melody. Those two tracks will have the same settings, right? Open them up, you'll be able to change the preset. There'll be a bunch of chords presets, a bunch of melody presets, and they'll have their own set of macro knobs. But drums is different. Let's open up this track settings. Here we have different drum kits we can choose from. These will change all of the individual drum sounds. So right now we have one called Hodgepodge. Let's change to Bonsai Nice. Right? Just a different sounding kit. Now, sometimes you may want to change just an individual drum. Like I like this kit. I like the tightness of the hi-hat and the kick, but I wish the snare was a bit more aggressive. So I can change it here. We have all the individual drum presets right here. So I'll click snare. And then I can open up this drop down for all the different snares I can choose from. I'm going to go with Bonsai Medium. Nice. Little loud, so there's an individual volume control for each drum. There we go. Now, the drum track also has this additional complexity feature. This is great if you're kind of new to drum programming and maybe you're a little overwhelmed by the number of drums here. So I'm going to switch to level 1, the simplest complexity. Here you have a kick, snare, and a hi-hat. That's it. Those are really the core 3 drums. You can make a million beats with just those 3 drums. Go up to level 2, and that's going to bring in the side stick, clap, and open hi-hat. And then level 3 will add in the low tom and high tom. In the future, we're thinking about giving you the ability to actually go in and really edit each individual track's synth and sampler, the actual underlying instrument, where you could really dial in very detailed and advanced settings. Let us know if that's something that would interest you. And also, if you're interested in learning how to write the actual notes here, the pitches and the rhythms, everything that goes in here, not just the sounds, but you want to know how to write the music, check out our course, Building Blocks. Building Blocks seamlessly combines composition, music theory, and ear training in a DAW environment and teaches you how to write drum patterns, bass lines, chord progressions, and melodies, and how to put them all together. And it actually takes place in this DAW, the Audible Genius Studio, where you make music as you go. So it's very interactive, and you learn by doing. Just click this Building Blocks link here at the top right of the studio, or go to audiblegenius.com/buildingblocks.